Good morning, everybody. It is the end of May. It has come to the end of my birthday month, and I'm going to show you everything I've purchased. And yes, it is a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. It is a lot. So no more waiting. Let's dive into it. And I'm actually going to start with the presents. So first and foremost, Jenny, my best friend. Hey, Jenny, I know you're watching because I know what I got. This is from the brand Drunk Elephant, and it is, oh yes, it's Little Nights. So it has a whole bunch of little guys in here. In here is the Jelly Cleanser, Peptide Cream, TLC, Glycolic Night Serum, and the B Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. I want to start exploring Drunk Elephant, and this is the perfect little kit to give it to. Yes, Ulta sells it, but I'm super excited I got it as a gift. They're just little travel sizes in here. I already have the Peptide Cream, and I enjoy it, so I am excited to try the rest of these things in here. And this is a great gift. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate you. And then one of my girlfriends here in town, I actually went shopping with her over Christmas. And I picked out a Christmas gift that she said she was going to get me, and then she forgot that she got me it. So I was like, give it to me for my birthday. That's totally fine. And I'm talking about a Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette. This is called the Iconic Eyeshadow Palette, and this is the 4 fashion finishes. Yay, yes, this is the cherry one. Now, Marc Jacobs doesn't make makeup anymore. Just full transparency, doesn't make makeup anymore. But when these launched, there was something about these eyeshadows that I just was obsessed with. And I never got my hands on one because it was Marc Jacobs. It was a little bit higher in price. And this one was at TJ Maxx. So she bought it for me. I was actually going to buy it for myself, but she ended up buying it for me. I love the cherries on it. And this is a great summer-ish palette. It has the 7 shades in it, and it just kind of has some beautiful shimmers, some great toppers, some nice mattes. It's got that pinky tone that I'm really into lately. I don't know, there's just everything about this. I enjoy it. I love the packaging. I like that mint green with the cherry on it. I like the shades that they chose because I think it reminds them of cherries. It's got that little redness to it, and I think that's fantastic. If I just crack that mirror. Nope. No, I do think the mirror is kind of whatever, but I'm glad that they have it for people who do like a mirror in there. But this is something I can see myself reaching for all the freaking time. I'm very excited to have this in my collection. I also went to Sephora. You might be like, Julie, what? And I'm like, I know. I went to Sephora. And not only did I go to Sephora, there was something in particular that I had on my mind that I really wanted. You guys have already seen it in one of my videos, so this might not be a surprise to you. But I decided if I was going to purchase this one particular item, I was going to purchase a couple different items. And then I ended up having to place an order online to get my birthday gift because the one I wanted wasn't in store. So a lot more stuff was purchased at Sephora than I expected. But here we are. This is just what's happening. I literally went in for a birthday gift in one item and I came out with a whole lot more than I expected. You'll see some running numbers down here. You will see that there's a discount applied. It's because I signed up for the credit card. So I got 25% off my first purchase at Sephora. The first thing, and the one thing I truly went in there for, other than the birthday gift, is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I got it in the shade 2.5 Fair. It's this guy here. I love this stuff. It makes my skin look amazing. This was totally a sample that I received from Sephora. Fell in love with it. It was 2 years ago I tried it. I never went back and purchased it. But this summer I'm like, you know what? It's mine. So I got it, and I got it for 25% off. So I'm very excited about this. I already love it. I've been using it almost every day I've worn makeup. It just makes my skin look amazing, and I love that. The next thing is also from Charlotte Tilbury. I was like, you know what? If I'm going to get 25% off, I'm going to buy the bougiest freaking makeup I can. And that's what I did. I bought the bougiest makeup I could. And so the next Charlotte Tilbury product that I purchased is the Airbrush Flawless Filter Setting Spray. I've never tried this setting spray before, but I thought it would be fun because it's so beautiful. Do I think setting spray has to be bougie? No. Do I think that I enjoy the Urban Decay the best? Yes. Have I tried other things? Yes, I'm currently using an Hourglass and I'm wearing it today. I also have used other setting sprays. I've used MACs, which I generally enjoy just as much as the Urban Decay. I've tried Morphe's. It's fine. I've tried Milani's. Not my thing, but fine. You know, there's a million. The NYX one, fine. Elf, fine. I don't know. I just tend to go for higher end setting sprays. I don't know what it is. I'm hoping I like this one because I purchased it. Then I had to buy this. So this is a Sephora highlight in the shade Golden Hour. And you might be like, Julie, you have a million highlights you don't use. I know, but I'm into highlights this summer. Okay, y'all? I'm into highlights this summer. If, like, listen, last year I was like, I never wear highlights. I never wear highlights. And now I'm like, highlight away. This is what I want. I want to look dewy. I want to look glowy. This is how fast makeup changes. And I got a ton of highlights. But I saw this one from the Sephora brand. This is the shade Golden Hour, 02 Daybreak. Maybe the highlighter is called Golden Hour. It's a highlighting duo, and it's Daybreak and 02. I don't know. What I liked about this is one side, I don't know if it's going to show on camera. Maybe. This one is satin, this one is shimmer. And this is very, very pale. Now it is not the white one. There is one that's like opal. It's like super, super white. This one has just a hint of taupe in it. Some people say champagne. I don't see the goldness. I do think it's taupe, but I love the fact that one side was super, super just like dewy looking and the other side had a bit of glitter in it. I think that this is a really fun product. I'm excited to give it a go. I haven't took it out of the package yet. I just swiped in the store and I was in like a shopping mood that day. And so I got it. I got it. Because when you're in a shopping mood, sometimes you just can't help yourself. Then my friend showed me this and I thought this was a good idea. You guys know, well, if you don't know, I'm going to be talking about this in just a second. I found out that if you're trying to get pregnant, you shouldn't use a certain type of sunscreen. And you got to start using mineral sunscreens. And I was like, dang, I don't have any mineral sunscreens in my house. So I bought some from Ulta. They're fine. They're fine. They're not like my favorite things in the world, but they're not the worst. But I did decide to plan on a vacation coming up. So I bought this guy from Sephora. My friend was like, Julie, don't you need sunscreen? And I'm like, yes, I do. This is Sephora Favorites Sun Safety Kit. Now, it was $39. And there is, how many is in here? There's a lot of products in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There are 15 sun care products in here. And what I liked about this kit is, first of all, these are all travel sizes except for 2. The Clinique Pep Start and the Kiehl's. All the rest is just little tiny mini guys. Like, don't expect full sizes in this. The bag might look big, but it really is only filled like up to here. The bag just is bigger. And this I thought would really help me out. The Clinique Pep Start I can use. That is one that is a full size, and that alone kind of like makes it worth it. A lot of these products I can use safely, which I'm super excited about. So the ones I can't, I will clearly pass on, but the ones I can, I'm totally going to use. And I just thought this was a good deal for 25% off, plus, you know, summer. I also purchased I don't even know how to pronounce it. I haven't watched YouTube videos about this brand yet. S-A-I-E. Saie. Is that it? Saie? Whatever. This is the Glowy Super Gel Dewy Illuminating Fluid. And I got it in the shade Star Glow. This is one of the dewy primers that was recommended to me by the woman who worked there. Proves once again, even if you work in cosmetics, you are a sucker for new products and new brands. This looks beautiful. It just looks so beautiful. It is a champagne shimmer. It's not the same as the Charlotte Tilbury. I want to throw it out there. I was told, oh, this might be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. I think that you will get a look that you will be pleased with using this primer if it ever wants to come out on my hand. But I don't think it's the same. This is it here. And that's what it looks like. This doesn't have as much pigmentation as the Charlotte Tilbury does. You can wear the Charlotte Tilbury and feel like you've got some coverage to it. This one you can't. This one just feels like you've got shine on the skin. I also think this has a smidge more of a glitter consistency to it. Not that that's bad. Like, don't get me wrong, that's not bad. But I see like little specks of glitter in this versus Charlotte Tilbury that just looks like shine. Again, is it bad? No. Is it different? Yes. I think as a primer, this one will work really well, though. It's just a different look than the Charlotte Tilbury is. Is it the end of the world? No. Am I still glad I bought it? Yes, because I get to try a new brand, something that I haven't really like tried before or heard anything about. And it's like super clean, which I appreciate. And there's a little lactic acid in there, also something I appreciate. So, it's not 100% what I expected. It was just recommended to me. I decided to give it a go, and it is what it is. That sounded like a so bummer, but I'm sure people love that product. I don't know. Have you tried it? Do you like it? Is there something else from this brand that I should have tried and liked and adored? And I was just like given bad advice. I don't know. She was showing me every dewy primer there was. I'm like, I'm really here for the Charlotte Tilbury. She's like, let's go exploring. I was like, let's do this. And I picked up the highlighter from Sephora. So she did her job. Okay, let's talk about freebies from Sephora. So for my birthday gift, I chose the Ilia. I didn't realize this was online only. So that happened. I chose this one for two reasons. One, it's a brand new brand for me. I don't think, if I've tried something from Ilia, it never stuck with me as a product from them. But I also like the fact that I got to try 3 products from this brand and it's like a good range. In here is the Tinted Lip Oil. You guys know, feeling good about lip oils. The volumizing mascara. This looks like the Better Than Sex one, so I'm excited to give that one a try. And then there's a lip wrap hydrating mask, which I do not care about, but is in this kit. So I was excited for 2 out of the 3. I would have also chosen the Laura Mercier. However, when I went in shopping, they were out of the Laura Mercier one. So I decided to just go with this guy and go on online because why not? I did use some 100-point perks. I picked up 2 Moroccan Oil little doodads. The first one is the Moroccan Oil Protect and Prevent Spray for color treated hair. And this is a heat protectant. That one, I love the smell of Moroccan Oil products. Anytime I can get them, I'll totally do this. And then this is the Moroccan Oil Body Souffle Body Moisturizer. I tried this in store and I was like, ooh, this is nice. And then I saw the price, I was like, that's not gonna happen. But I got a 100-point perk about it, which is super exciting to me. It's just a little guy, but at least I feel like I own it and I can like it and I can enjoy it and I don't feel bad about using this. And let me tell you, Moroccan Oil, there is just something about the set that makes my 35-year-old heart happy. And I can't tell you what that is, but there's just something about it that makes my heart happy. So that's fantastic. Because I spent over $25 online, I got the Peter Thomas Roth Sunscreen in SPF 45. I once again on a Sunscreen Journey. Although I should have looked at the ingredients before I ordered this. Can't use this. I'm going to give this to a girlfriend or my husband can use it because I love Peter Thomas Roth products. You guys know I have a ton of his stuff. I like almost everything he's ever done. So I'm kind of bummed I can't use this, but it looks good. She looks good. For my free samples, I got the Skylar Clean Beauty Vanilla Sky fragrance. Just this little spray bottle guy. And then Rare Beauty is another brand I haven't tried yet. And I thought that it might be nice just to try their foundation. It also comes with a dewy primer, which I thought was going to be interesting. I did, when I was going through my fragrances for my fragrance project pan that just ended, I saw that I had a Sephora Favorites kit for fragrance that I never turned in the little certificate for. It was so old, they didn't even sell 2 of those fragrances anymore. Out of like the 6 fragrances in there, 2 of them weren't even sold anymore. And they're like, oh yeah, we haven't sold Miu Miu in like years. And I was like, but that's the one I wanted. They're like, gotta pick something else. And now, props to Sephora. I basically talked to the person who was working there. The lady who had helped me had left, and I went to the fragrance person who was a gentleman. And I go, listen, I have this. I know it's years old. Y'all told me, you don't sell the Miu Miu fragrance anymore. It's the one I wanted. And they actually had a disclaimer on the bottom of the barcode that says, if the fragrance you want is not available, you can choose any fragrance within that price point. And I was thrilled. I was like, Sephora, you coming through. Now, I would have been fine with a Daisy scent by Marc Jacobs. That's fine. I would have used it eventually, but it's not a scent that like calls my name. I think it's like fine and fresh and like light and easy to wear, but I don't think it's my great scent. So I spent way too long smelling the testers. Because I do like fragrance. It's something I genuinely enjoy. I enjoy fragrance. I like fragrance, and I want something that I'm going to enjoy. And I was kind of like, what can I not get at Ulta? But something that like would interest me. And there were very few like things that were out of the price point that this card kind of covered. And I ended up with something that I know is super basic, but darn if it doesn't smell amazing. This is a Sol de Janeiro fragrance. I realize it. Sol de Janeiro's Boom Boom Cream just smells amazing. And I was in a summer mood, so that's what I picked up. It's just a little little purse guy of the Sol de Janeiro fragrance, and technically I think it's called Cheirosa 62. I don't know what that means, but they say it's blended with addictive gourmand notes of salted caramel, pistachio, jasmine petals, vanilla. I do think it smells amazing. I wish Ulta sold the Boom Boom Cream. That I think is something that I would sell the crap out of, and it just smells good. So I would like to sell it, but I don't work at Sephora. I work at Ulta, and Ulta doesn't have that brand. So I purchased this with the free coupon. But I was excited to put it in my collection, and I will be using that this summer or in a little bit. All right. Let's continue with my sunscreen journey because, yeah, let's just talk about it. So when I started on the sunscreen journey earlier this month, I was kind of like, okay, Ulta's going to have some great brands, something I'm really going to enjoy. I checked out their mineral sunscreen and I was like, you know what? Let's go Mad Hippie. Mad Hippie is one of those brands that is super... They market themselves as super clean, and there's cruelty-free and vegan. I haven't actually done research on how clean they are, which is why I say that. I have to put that disclaimer in. I didn't do the research. That's how they market themselves. And so I saw this, and it literally says zinc oxide sunscreen with words I do not know what they mean. Calendula and Chinchilla and extramenthin. Whatever. But it says sheer mineral sun spray. 25 UVA, UVB broad spectrum. Now 25 is normally a little low for me. I am on the fairer side of fair. No, I'm not really on the fair side. I'm between fair and light, and then I get to medium, light medium in the summer. And I was like, okay, this says a sheer mineral spray. That should work really well for me. This was buy one, get one 40% off. I bought two. And I went to my husband and I go, look, babe, I got our sunscreen for the summer. This is going to be great. I sprayed this and my husband looked at me and laughed. He was like, what are you doing? And I go, what are you talking about? I just sprayed myself with sunscreen. And I literally had just gone like this. I shook it because I know you're supposed to shake these types of sunscreens. I went, psh. I went, psh, psh. And I just went outside to read a book. I had white all over my face. This is not sheer. This is straight up spraying zinc on your face. And no, don't get me wrong. It says zinc oxide sunscreen. I am looking for zinc oxide sunscreen. I'm looking for that physical barrier between me and the sun. But it says sheer on the top. Well, now I only have one of these because I returned my unopened one because my husband will spray this in a hand and then he'll apply it to himself, but there's no reason for this to be in an aerosol. This should have been a lotion. The aerosol is stupid. If this wasn't a lotion, I would have expected a little white to have to rub in. But as an aerosol, I do not expect to rub in my makeup. That might just be me. Tell me if I'm wrong. Please let me know if I'm sounding crazy. This kind of insulted me a little bit. This is not cheap. Mad Hippie is not like a cheap sunscreen. This is not something you get at Walmart for $5. Like this is supposed to be better for you. Whatever that means. But I returned the other one. I'm keeping this one because I opened it and my husband will use it. Is this the end of the world? No. But am I insulted by it? Yes. So I got mad and I bought these two. This is Sunbum. Sunbum I know is clean. This is one that has a lot, it does not have a lot of the harsh chemicals about sunscreen. So this I know I'm going to enjoy. Now, have I tried it yet? No, because I am scared. I like spray sunscreen for my body. I can't reach my back. I don't know how people, you remember when you were little and you just like reach behind your back and your fingers would touch? Can't do that anymore. Shoulder is like too tight. I just can't. Like there's no movement back there. I need one of these to get my back. And I am now scared about spraying this because this is 100% zinc, well, 14% zinc oxide. I'm just nervous. I'm just nervous. Now, this is fragrance-free for sensitive skin, hypoallergenic, and vegan. A lot of the same things that Mad Hippie talks about. It's fragrance-free and vegan and cruelty-free. It doesn't say hypoallergenic, but that's okay. I don't normally look for that in my makeup, but this one I'm hoping will work better. I'm just nervous about spraying it now. So the cap is still on, I'm just nervous. This guy I've already used and I enjoy. This is the Sun Bum 30 Mineral Sunscreen Lotion, Broad Spectrum SPF 30, water resistant for 80 minutes. This is what I'm gonna definitely take on my vacation with me. This is exactly what I want it to be. It has coconut oil in it, so it smells really good. I enjoy this one. Now this one, if you don't rub it in, will leave white. I expect it. It's a lotion. It's a little bit thicker. It's a zinc oxide lotion. This is what I expect in life. But I apply it, I rub it in, it goes away for me. This one works, like this one. It's 30. It's like zinc oxide only good for like 25, 30. I do tend to aim more for 50, but I'll do a 30. I'll just keep reapplying it and like as need be, you know. But I'm preparing for a beach vacation and I need some protection because I don't tan, I burn. And then I will tan on top of my burn, which is not very pleasant. So let's continue on. I feel like I went on sunscreen rant there. Sorry. Let's move on. Okay. My friend is a hairstylist for the state of Tennessee, and they can go to Cosmoprof. I cannot. I do not have the license for the state of Tennessee, but they helped me get this product, so thank you so much for that. This is the Moroccan Oil Dry Shampoo in dark tones, soft silky feel, no dull residue. Love this stuff. Work with this stuff all the time. This is amazing. I wish this is another brand that Ulta sold. All right, let's talk about sales at Ulta. So there are two things that the packaging got me. I bought it purely for the packaging. I don't really care about the product inside, but I saw it and I wanted it. The first is Colourpop, Star Wars. This is an eyeshadow palette. This packaging is beautiful. It is raised in certain areas. The blue that everyone's talking about in here, like the silky, shiny blue. I don't wear blues. That doesn't interest me. However, this packaging is stunning. It's stunning. I may use it every once in a while, but I'm really here for the packaging on it, and that's why I purchased it. So I've got it, and it's going to hang out in my collection. I'm going to feel joy every time I see that. The other thing is from Wet n Wild. It's the Care Bears collection. The eyeshadow palette did not interest me, but look how cute these little guys are. Okay, so this is Do What You Love. This is their blush. I actually think this is a really pretty blush shade. It's a little bright, but it's like a peachy pink bright shade. And I just think that that is super cute. Love that one. And then Let Your Light Shine. You guys know how I feel about Wet n Wild highlighters. I've used them many times over the years. I've used the Gold Bar. I've used some loose highlighters. I've had like the ones with like the palm print in it. All great highlights. I think this one's going to be right on that board with it. This one is a bit more of a true gold shimmer, but this is going to be great on my eyes too. Put that highlight on. This is a little glittery, but dang, it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. I'm excited about having this in my collection for the packaging. Did I need another highlight? No, I just bought that Sephora one. Did I want another highlight? Yes, because it had Care Bears on it. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. And then, so let me tell you, Ulta has some great sales. If you know about them, they're fantastic sales. MAC lipsticks went on sale. What? I know. MAC lipsticks went on sale, and so I picked up two of them, and I picked them two different formulas because I don't really know a whole lot about MAC. I have a couple of their lipsticks. I know that they're good, but I wanted to give a few more a try. So the Cream Sheen, I already know I like. And I picked up the Cream in Your Coffee. This one I have been looking at for a while. It's one of those things that keeps going in and out of your cart, but it's beautiful on. It's just a nude everyday shade. You can wear it when it's summer, you can wear it when it's spring, you can wear it when it's fall. Love it, like it, beautiful. The other one that I picked up is one of their luster glass in the shade Hug Me. Another nude, but a lot more like a tinted balm, and I thought this might be interesting to try to see if I can get. I think the Cream Sheens have really good shine to them. I don't think there's anything wrong with just like this type of shine, because it's not a gloss, it is a true lipstick. So I was interested to give this one a try, so I picked it up during the sale. Because why not? My discount went over the sale. Isn't that crazy? I know. I just couldn't believe that. So I took full advantage of that by picking up these two. And then there is a Stila product I've had my eye on for basically since launch day. And I decided with my birthday and the 25% off discount, as well as getting double points, that I would pick it up now. And this is the Stila Glistening Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. And mine is in the shade Oasis. This is their new spring launch shades. It looks like this. This is Oasis. And I like it. I'm going to swatch it for you. I know I don't swatch too many things in this video, but there's a couple things I really liked about this. One, it's full color pigment behind the shimmer. And two, the shimmer is really interesting. It's like a lavender and then a blue shimmer on a peach base. And I thought that alone was really interesting to play with and explore. I like this color combination. I don't have anything else like it in my collection, but it's strong enough where I can use it every day, but it's also gentle enough where I can use it every day. So I'm super excited about that. I love the Stila. I love it. And I do think e.l.f., if you can find a color in e.l.f. that you like, can be a dupe for it. It doesn't have the range of colors that Stila has. So pick your poison. If you like them, check out e.l.f. first, and then you'll probably migrate to Stila in full transparency. It's almost like a stepping stone to get there. But absolutely adore it, and I'm super excited to have this in my collection. I'm going to be looking at this all day because I just think it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay. Y'all, I bought a lot of stuff. I realize this. But let me show you some of the gratis I've received too. This was not a big gratis month in general. I also ended up giving a lot of it away this month. So, yeah, it is what it is, right? Like there's certain months you get more than others. This month I still feel good about what I received. I got some things I do really enjoy and like, so I'm excited about that, but I'm not like, you know, overwhelmed with it this month. The first and foremost, Ulta started carrying a new pro hair line, and it's called Andrew Fitzsimmons, and he works with the Kardashian clan, and so I got a conditioner to see how it works with my hair. This is called the Prism Shine Glossy Conditioner with hyaluronic acid for dull hair. Now, I'm very interested to see what hyaluronic acid will do with my hair. I don't know if it's a gimmick or not, because hyaluronic acid will pull water into your hair. Like, that's the idea, is if you put hyaluronic acid on your face, it will pull water into your dermis. And so I don't know what it's going to do with my hair, but I do hope it makes it moisturizing. So that's what it looks like. It's really cute packaging. I like this packaging. Like, it seems really good, and I like the pink color. I know that's silly, but like, whatever. And the size of this is 8.4 fluid ounce, which is about standard in like the pro lines. I got 2 mini fragrances. Look how cute they are. The first one is by Dolce & Gabbana. This is the Dolce Lily scent. I really like this scent. It is a fruity floral scent, but it's absolutely adorable. And look how cute this bottle is. So I'm excited to have that one. I think I'm going to start displaying these mini guys. I get them a ton. At first I was like, oh, I don't want them. And then I'm kind of like, no, these are the cutest things ever. I'm going to start collecting them. Which is good, because then I got another one from Givenchy. And this is Irresistible. It's not by Irresistible. It is Irresistible. Look how little this guy is. Tell me that is not the cutest thing ever. So adore this. I love the fact they even cut the glass in the back. Like, they did not skimp on this little guy. Now, it doesn't have like a spray or anything, but I adore this. I just think it's so cute. I'm very excited to start collecting these. I know that sounds stupid to be a perfume collector, but I'm down. Like, with these little bottles, I'm ready for it. So I thought that was amazing to get. I'm very, very excited about that guy. I did get a Morphe brush, which is super cool. Now, they say this is a concealer brush. I already own this brush. I love this brush, but not for concealer, for eyeshadow, because it's really small and it can get, I don't know if you can see that, it can get right into the corner of your eyes, because it just has a little lift to those brushes and those hairs. It's a very pinched ferrule. Love this. Would it work for concealer? Yeah, sure it will, because it'll go the same way it goes in the outer corner. I almost poked my eye out. The same way it goes on top of the lid, it can go under the lid. I just use my finger for concealer instead of a brush. The last thing I got was from Laura Mercier, and this is a blush infused color. And this is in the shade Rose. It's just a little travel size guy, but how cute is this? And that is a beautiful shade. It's very natural, but just like a step up from a nude to a rose. It's like a step up from nude to a rose. I don't think it's super pinky mauve like a rose is. I do think there's a little bit more warmth in there, so I'm excited to give this one a try and see if this works for my skin tone. I think it will, but I'm just afraid it's a little pigmented, because it is Laura Mercier after all. Now, you guys know I don't film these videos for nothing. We got to go through some numbers here. So my goal is to use up more than I spend. And this month has been a big month for me. So this is what I've totally spent for the month of May. Here it is. And then this is my empties. Now, I'm not filming my empties today. I'm probably going to do that in the next couple days. So this will not be the empty numbers for May. This is going to end in April. This is the difference between the two numbers. I am expecting to have spent more than I've used up, but that is okay because I'm going to come up with my empties here very, very shortly. So, boom, this is what she got, and thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy panning, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.